Hi, Virgo. Sit down, seriously, because what came through when I tuned into this energy made me cry. Not the gentle kind, the kind where tears just happen because the message is so big and so specific and so needed that my body responded before my mind could process it. And if it hit me that hard, just receiving it, it's going to hit you harder because it's meant for you. I don't cry during readings often. I stay pretty neutral usually, read the energy, deliver the information, move on to the next one. But this broke through. This got me. Because what's coming through for you right now is so tender and so powerful and so exactly what you need to hear that I couldn't stay detached. I'm not supposed to stay detached. This message demands feeling. You've been carrying something heavy for so long. Pain that doesn't have a name people would understand. Grief that's complicated. Loss that's not the kind you get sympathy cards for. Hurt that you can't explain without people minimizing it or telling you to get over it or making you feel weak for still feeling it, so you carry it silently, alone, like you're supposed to just function with this weight crushing your chest. What's coming through as the universe sees it. Every ounce of what you've been carrying, every moment you've held it together when you wanted to fall apart, every smile you've forced, every conversation you've navigated while dying inside, every night you've cried where no one could hear, every morning you've woken up and chosen to keep going even though giving up felt easier. All of it, seen, witnessed, counted. And the message is relief is coming. Not someday. Soon, the weight you've been carrying is about to lighten. Not because the situation changes necessarily, but because something shifts inside you that makes carrying it different easier, or because external circumstances finally align in a way that removes some of the pressure, or because help arrives that you've been needing, or because the thing you've been dreading doesn't happen, or because the thing you've been praying for does. What made me cry is how specific this is. This isn't generic comfort. The energy coming through knows your specific situation, your specific pain, your specific fear, your specific hope. And it's addressing all of it with precision that shouldn't be possible. Like someone who knows you intimately sat down to write you a letter. That's what this feels like. A personal letter from the universe to you specifically. You've been wondering if you're being punished. If you did something to deserve this level of difficulty, if there's something wrong with you that attracts hardship, if you're cursed or forgotten or cosmically abandoned. And what's coming through with absolute clarity is no. None of that. You're not being punished. You're being prepared. What you're going through is not evidence of your worthlessness. It's evidence of your capacity. You're being trusted with difficulty because you can handle it. Because what's coming requires someone who's been through something. The tears, the ones you've cried in private, the ones you've held back in public, the ones you've cried in your car or your shower or your bed at 3 a.m. Those tears weren't wasted. They weren't weakness. They were cleansing. They were release. They were your soul processing what your mind couldn't hold. And every single one was necessary. Every single one served you even when it felt like drowning. What's coming through is validation, deep validation. You're not crazy for feeling how you feel. You're not dramatic. You're not too sensitive. You're not overreacting. What you're experiencing is genuinely hard, genuinely painful, genuinely overwhelming, and you're allowed to be affected by it. You're allowed to struggle. You're allowed to not be okay. You don't have to perform strength you don't feel. But here's what made the tears come. What's being shown to me? This ends well. Your story. The chapter you're in right now that feels endless. It ends well. Not perfectly, not without scars, but well. You come out of this. You survive this. You don't just survive, actually, you thrive after this. The version of you on the other side of this pain is stronger, wiser, deeper, more compassionate, more powerful than you've ever been. And the best part, the part that got me, you're closer to that other side than you think. You feel like you're in the middle, like there's infinite distance between where you are and where you want to be. But the reading is showing me you're near the end. You've walked most of the tunnel. The light isn't just theoretical anymore, it's visible. You might not see it yet, but it's there, close, getting closer. There's someone coming, or something, an agent of change, a person who's going to help in ways you can't help yourself, an opportunity that shifts everything, a realization that unlocks what's been stuck, a resource that appears exactly when you need it, something external to you that you haven't been able to manufacture through your own effort. It's approaching, moving toward you while you're moving toward it, and when you meet, everything changes. This person or thing doesn't fix everything instantly, but it catalyzes the shift, starts the dominoes falling in a different direction, creates momentum toward better, opens a door you didn't know existed, offers a solution you hadn't considered, provides support that makes the unbearable bearable, and from that meeting point, everything starts improving. Slowly at first, then faster, then undeniably. What you need to do right now, nothing different. Just keep going. Just keep surviving. Just keep showing up to your life, even when your life feels like punishment. Don't give up. Don't check out. Don't numb completely. Stay present enough to receive the help when it comes. Stay open enough to recognize the shift when it starts. You don't need to force anything. You don't need to figure anything out. You just need to hold on a little longer. The universe wants you to know something, and this is the part where I lost it. You are loved, even when you feel completely alone, even when no one around you understands, even when you're going through this without the support you deserve. You are loved by forces bigger than people, by energy that's been with you since before you were born, by a universe that's rooting for you even when it feels like it's working against you. You are seen. Every private moment of pain, every silent scream, every time you've held it together by a thread, every sacrifice you've made that no one noticed, every boundary you've held that cost you relationships, every truth you've spoken that isolated you, every choice you've made to honor yourself even when it hurt, all of it seen, all of it counted, all of it meaningful. You are not forgotten. You haven't been left behind. Your prayers haven't been ignored. Your dreams haven't been dismissed. Your pain hasn't been overlooked. Everything you've been through is being woven into something, used for something, building towards something. And that something is good. That something is yours. That something is coming. Why this message came through with such intensity, why it made me cry. Because you needed it desperately. Because you're at a breaking point. Because you're questioning everything. Because you're tired in your bones. Because hope feels stupid right now. Because faith feels like fantasy. Because you've been strong for so long and you're running out of strength. And the universe needed you to know that it's okay. You can rest soon. Relief is coming. You've done enough. You're going to make it. This isn't just a reading. This is a message directly to you from whatever you believe in. God, universe, source, your higher self, your guides, your ancestors, whatever force you trust when you trust anything, this is that force saying, I see you, I'm with you. Hold on, help is coming, you're not alone, this ends well. I cried because I felt the weight of what you're carrying. And I felt the relief that's coming. And the gap between those two things, the space you're in right now, where the weight is still there, but the relief is approaching. That liminal space where you can't see the end, but the end can see you. Where you feel abandoned, but you're actually held. Where you think you're failing, but you're actually succeeding at the hardest thing, surviving. And that gap, that tension, that almost but not yet, that's where the tears came from. You're going to make it. You're going to be okay. Better than okay. You're going to look back at this time and understand why it had to be this hard, why you had to go through it, why it shaped you, why it mattered. And you're going to be grateful not for the pain, but for who you became because of it, for what you learned, for what you can now offer others who are where you were. This message found you because you needed it today. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, today. Because today you were doubting. Today you were questioning whether you could keep going. Today you needed to hear that someone sees you, that something bigger than you is working on your behalf, that relief is real and coming and close. So sit with this. Let it in. Let yourself cry if you need to. Let yourself feel seen. Let yourself believe, even just for a moment, that maybe this is true. Maybe you are loved. Maybe you are seen. Maybe relief really is coming. Maybe you really are going to make it through this. Maybe the universe really does have you. Because it does. It really does. And so do I. We're all rooting for you. Hold on.